For the past 15 years, our Squirrel Hill Chabad community has come together to celebrate Jewish learning and traditions. Led by Rabbi Sruli and Chani Altein, we have created a comfortable space for Jews of all backgrounds to gather and grow together, navigating many challenges in the process.
Rabbi and Chani have welcomed me without hesitation in a most inclusive and non-judgmental manner. They have helped me as they help others without any fanfare, attention, or notoriety.
This year, the community faced a new challenge, unlike any seen before: COVID-19. With the advent of COVID-19 and the measures taken to prevent it, community events and social gatherings ground to a halt, and the joy and inspiration that so many of us had received from Chabad's classes, synagogue services, and programs were now in danger of weakening as the crisis continued to unfold. Following the directive of their spiritual leader, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Alteins saw the challenge for what it was, an opportunity to help others at a time of need.
When Chabad came into my house with their ice cream truck, it made my day.
I love baking the stuff that we make, and I like all the stuff on it, and it's really fun to do. And I appreciate how Mrs. Altein does it very nicely, and I really like it.
I know when my sons had a Brit Milah, I had tears in my eyes and other people had tears in their eyes because it's the sign of you welcoming a new Jewish child into the Jewish community. We say this is our sign of connection to God.
Chabad just really put the kids first for the countdown to Shavuot, and at camp we did Passover trivia. It was all just really, really wonderful and refreshing to have that opportunity to spend time together as a family, learn about Judaism, share our memories, build new memories, and just really have a good time.
Almost immediately, Chabad of Squirrel Hill carved out space on the internet, and all the jobs and appointments that transitioned online were joined by Torah classes and inspirational programs.
Hani just kept on going with the program. She adapted her programs very beautifully to the new situation. I still feel connected with my friends, with Hani, and most important with the Torah.
Through Zoom, Chabad offered a host of virtual classes and events, including the annual Sound of Jewish Music, working hard to keep the community connected to Judaism and one another.
And I'm going to show you the turban shape, but I'm going to do a little twist. See what I did there? With the turban shape.
Blessing for Mo. His soul should rest in heaven. He should know that people are still smiling from the kosher pickle. And we should be a blessing to others.
One of the programs organized was Soup for the Quarantined Soul, offering bags of homemade chicken soup and challah for pickup and delivery. It started as a single event, but with the help of one special community member, Janie Yar of the Goldberg Memorial Foundation, it evolved into a weekly program that delivered soup and challah to community members who were too vulnerable to leave their homes.
Now I really don't go to any people's homes, and it's when you're by yourself, you realize the enjoyment you get when somebody goes out of their way to make sure you have food when they don't, or they'll even give some food, because they're just good people.
And I can tell you from firsthand experience that the soup is even more flavorful after having a bit of Leah time.
When I go to visit Goldie, it feels nice to have someone who's just giving me all the attention, and it feels like nothing's there but Goldie.
What's more, when Pennsylvania shifted to Phase Green, the Alteins already had their feet on the ground. Weekly socially distanced Shabbat and holiday services resumed. In-person options became available for online classes. And perhaps most important of all, on-site summer camp was offered to dozens of happy children. Now that we're going into winter and new cases of COVID are beginning to emerge, we know that our little community is ready to weather it. Indeed, at Chabad of Squirrel Hill, we really do know that no matter how far apart we may seem, we're all in it, together.
While quietly performing acts of kindness, the Altines teach us all the true meaning of mitzvot. I'm so grateful to them for all they do for Jewish Pittsburgh